Okay, you've seen my last video, and if not, make sure you go watch it first. And you know that you need to earn passive income to become rich. You got the basic theory. Which steps in real life do you need to take now in order to get rich in 5 years? The very first step is to clean your room and get some order in your life. Honestly, that might sound lame to you, but having a clean workspace and bedroom creates the perfect environment for you, where you feel good and where you can start your journey. Technically, if you made the exact same decisions with and without a clean workspace, you would achieve the same goals. But having a clean workspace and bedroom puts you in a better mindset to start working. It's very important that you get rid of bad habits ASAP and that you create new ones that work for you in the short and long term. Bad habits are wasting time doing useless stuff like spending 2 to 3 hours a day on Insta, sleeping in till 10 AM, prevents you from working early in the morning when there is no distractions and you could be super productive, or sleeping too long, wastes time, or sleeping too little, destroys your attention, concentration and focus. Not eating healthfully, not drinking enough water, exercising too little, etc. Good habits are basically the opposite, like using the time created by avoiding useless activities to work in your project or learn new skills and gain knowledge. Establishing a good sleeping routine, sleep 7 to 8 hours each night and find out which sleeping time is best for you. Eating and drinking well, working out your body and mind by reading books for example, and most importantly, doing something for yourself. Whether that's meeting with friends, hiking, going out and hooking up on a Friday night, or even playing Mario Kart. Do what makes you genuinely happy because your overall mood reflects on your work, and you perform better when feeling good in your own skin. The second step is to educate yourself and find out what your passion is and in which niche you want to get rich. Imagine a cleaning lady. Do you think she has any chance to get rich if she stays the same? Hell no! She earns a low salary and has no idea about economy, business, investing, assets, liabilities, cash flow, etc. etc. Get some common knowledge and especially business knowledge. Find out how enterprises and stocks work. Find out how the richest people on earth became millionaires. Find different ways to get rich and what you need to do to start taking action. If you're into real estate, well, you can't buy and sell houses without being a millionaire or having at least a couple grand in the first place. I should probably buy those 3 houses. They seem like a good investment and the location's nice. But you could open an office where you use your specific knowledge to help people by giving advice on which properties to buy and how to get them as cheap as possible. By doing that, you would be completely in the market, could build a lot of relationships and a high net worth quickly. Then later you could invest yourself and deal with properties and increase your net worth from 1 million to 20 million and more. Of course, to start a real estate consulting firm, you need to have decent knowledge. So the very first step would be to get that. It has never been easier than today though, with most information basically being free and constantly available. In real estate, perhaps, you might want to get a degree because I think most people wouldn't trust you without one. But I'm sure you could make it without one, it's just so damn hard in the beginning. But once it starts rolling and people see how good you are at it, given that you are good at it, it should work out. You could also start working at a real estate firm. You'd see exactly what it's like and learn a lot for your future company. If you want to get into the movie industry, for example, you search the internet for information about how to make it as an actor or director in the film industry. Now, I'm not an expert in this field, but maybe you should start shooting small movies and share your work on social media, and maybe it's best to study at one of the best universities in the world and get a film or movie director degree before you head for Hollywood. And I'm quite sure you have to move to Hollywood or another movie hotspot at some point. Niches, or actually industries to look at, are technology, especially software, finance and money management, real estate, the pharma industry, education, healthcare, entertainment, food, consumer goods, and fitness. But there's many more, and these are just broad industries. It's good to look at them, but you should go deeper and find a niche that suits you. Just pick something for yourself that you're passionate about and make a sketch of your path to success. Then you have to inform yourself properly about your niche and the steps you gotta take until you're more or less ready to kick off. Important note, you're never ever completely ready for anything. If you wait until you're ready, you'll never start at all. Don't exaggerate when preparing to take action. As soon as it seems to be enough preparation, take action. Believe me, a lot of obstacles will occur sooner or later, and to overcome them, you have to inform and improve yourself anyway. Now, if you've found something you could do and informed yourself and soaked up half the info on the internet, probably the number one problem that keeps you from even starting is money. In fact, most of the conventional ways to get rich require quite a bit of money. Developing a product, advertising, hiring employees, renting an office or even factory, buying machines, lending money, all these things cost tons of money. On the other hand, if you choose to get rich using the internet, you don't have to pay as much to get rolling. You need to figure out what knowledge and how much time and money you need to start your project or company. Depending on how much money you have and how much you need, maybe you should apply for a job or earn active income until you're able to fund your project or enterprise. Meanwhile, you could acquire the required knowledge. Even more efficient would be to work in the niche you're gonna get rich in. That way, you'd get some good insight into an enterprise similar to yours in the future, and you could see how everything works and which problems they face. Maybe you could already make some good connections. Then once you finally have the knowledge and money, take massive action. And don't give up. Believe me, time is with you. Make sure to reinvest the money you earned cleverly to progressively increase the growth of your enterprise. Or, if your niche is highly volatile and risky, you could invest it in the stock market and get at least around 7% interest yearly on your earnings. Either way, use the compound effect by reinvesting earned money instead of keeping it on your bank account with a 0% interest rate. And over time, that will make a huge difference. As soon as you're rich, you can invest in even more markets like real estate with a very good return on investment, and you can diversify your money even more. So to sum up, step 0, you watched our last video and know that you need to earn passive income. Step 1, clean your room and get some order in your life. Exchange bad habits with good habits. Step 2, educate yourself in every field in your life that is important. Make it a habit to read books regularly, watch smart videos, and maybe even listen to podcasts and read blogs. Doing that, you will find your passion. Maybe you need to go in yourself or take a walk a couple times. Choose a niche. And step 3, inform yourself about that niche. Also, I know you might say, dude, this all sounds really cool in theory, but in practice, in real life, it's so hard. It's a huge risk and I don't have the money. Let me tell you, I am perfectly aware of that, and I know it's hard. It's not easy at all, but it's very doable. We'll cover these topics in the next videos. Just let me tell you that I'm sure you can do it, and that you have the choice between continuing to live your life the way it is now and doing what you want, getting financially independent, being healthy, having great relationships, and enjoying your life as much as you can. Believe in yourself, give your best, and I'm sure you can do it. Subscribe now and join the future successes.